welcome back to the fourth quarter of the Bobby Dupre Show. And you know, Andrew, we need to get with the program, and let's get our last sponsor for the day.
Our last sponsor today is the Quarters Casino and El Pico de Gallo Mexican Restaurant and Cantina and Chevron Specialty Store and Fuel, all right there when you go north of
Stuckey's and
Stuckey's Candy right there at I-49, exit 23, and Subway sandwiches. You get all that. It's a veritable shopping mall when you go to Quarters Casino and Travel Plaza.
Is.
Plus, you can go and enjoy yourself in the casino and try your luck at gaming. The Mexican cuisine in El Pico de Gallo, very, very good food. 2-for-1 margaritas with your meal as
Subway.
well. Open Monday through Sunday. The Subway meals are good. You can eat them there in the store. They've got a nice little area where you can sit, or you can pack them up to go to your next trip, wherever you're going, and get those Stuckey's candies and those good adult libations, or just regular cold drinks and cappuccinos, and get your fuel.
They have a nice little bar there too for at night. Real nice bar.
Sip an adult libation and let somebody else drive, and be careful.
Yes, sir.
That's all I got on that. Let's go to pictures.
Okay, let's go to some pictures now.
Do that.
And this is a gentleman that I had the opportunity prior to the retreat starting, introducing myself, and he's been attending our retreat for the last few years. And he drives in from Houston, Texas. But his ties are Lafayette, and we discussed boxing.
Mr. Jerry Bush.
Mr. Jerry Bush, I'm sorry. Mr. Jerry, I thoroughly enjoyed, and so interesting to speak with somebody that remembers the same boxing guys from high school boxing. We were talking about high school boxing. And he knew Nutzy and Calvin and Bubba and Shea Pasteur,
Is it Paul? No.
Anyhow, Pat Pastor.
There you go.
The boxer. And all the Joe Bergeron from Scott and New Iberia, he knew them all. You know, just really, really interesting. And I got him, I want him to know that I was sincere. Next time you come to Lafayette and you're going to meet with some of your friends over there, please call me so that I can visit with you all, because we'll be able to reminisce. And he also knows Nutzy Quirkin. We'll have Nutzy there also. And Riley Fontenot and a whole bunch of others. And here's a first-timer, Jude. Well, two first-timers, actually.
Jude Orman.
Jude Orman and Jason
Goulas. Or Goula, I guess is how he says it. Yeah.
And fireman in Lafayette area. And a big boy, I might add.
Big tall man, that's correct.
Yes, sir. And of course, Josh with OPAC manages the Opelousas office here. And Chuck Briley.
Area.
And his daddy's Jim Briley was with the school board for many, many years.
You see him on that bicycle. He always
he rides that, and he rode it while we were there.
Oh yeah, the exercising, and there's the oaks outside.
I'm trying to show, but there was a squirrel
up on that tree. Oh yeah, that squirrel was barking every day at that cat.
At the cat down in the bottom. It was so funny, and I have it on my video a little bit, I think.
Mr. Hillman Boudreaux.
Hillman Boudreaux. Sorry, Mr. Hillman is not as class.
That's not his first retreat.
Oh no, he's been, and of course one of his son-in-laws is in here. This is an interior of my bedroom.
Yeah, in case anybody's wondering what it's like, all nice new mattresses, all part of the renovation. The rooms are
everything
clean,
is new.
And you got a little desk area too on the other side, and a little sitting area. You got your own private bath in there as well, and shower and bathtub. So I mean, nice. You don't lack. You know, it's not.
It's a hotel.
That's right.
And
the food is unreal.
And when we'll show you some of the food in a minute. Yeah. And we did a little walking, and I kind of broke it there for a minute. We went over to Criolla Cafe, and that's right there on the main drive downtown Grand Coteau. And the person on the right is the owner of Criolla Cafe, Miss Carol. And the young lady that just loves Miss Carol and loves her job is Toby Veltan Doherty, Pat Doherty's wife. Well-known person, and they put on some twice a month. They have reservations only, and they only seat about 26 people in the restaurant. And I'm not going to give you the price. You can call them and get those particulars, but it's very quaint. It's one price for everything except the tip. You just add the tip. One price has your wine, whatever you're drinking. It's a beautiful little place, and the smell in there, when we walked in, they were getting ready just for noon lunch, and it smelled. You can imagine when you go there on that special night.
And then you got the kitchen shop.
Kitchen shop.
Which I guess John Slaughter and his wife had renovated that originally, and had another.
That's probably the first shop that was built along there, and today there's probably 10 or 12 shops.
And the Slaughters are involved in a lot of them.
And a lot of them, yes. They own the properties, and this is the Jesuit seminary there.
And college across.
And college,
people
been
go
there
there
for many years,
if you go
about
on
100 years.
If you go for individual retreats, you go there, and if you go for, if you're a seminarian, you may study there as a Jesuit, and they're doing this renovation, which, you know, we hear numbers
about a $15 million renovation.
Really doing a nice, it's a beautiful old building.
And this is a look from the road up, down the pine tree ride. And
cool.
Here's yours truly, Mr. Andrew there.
Yeah, I was
with the
bundled up. It was
blue
cold.
Cap, and Mr. Bill Duplichamp, principal over at Port Barry High. And there's Jude and my cousin, Greg Doucette.
That's right.
And this is the young man who you think works for Dr. Ben.
I believe he does. That's right, Mr. Todd Ryder.
All right.
And that's son-in-law to Mr. Hillman Boudreaux.
Hillman Boudreaux, right.
There you go.
And this is Jared.
Norman. That's
Norman.
Keith and Yvonne Norman's son, who a lot of people know.
Motorcycle rider. He's got his jacket on right there.
And
Father Brady attended.
From St. Landry
that was
Catholic
very
Church.
Nice, and hopefully he can help us do some recruiting.
A little recruiting too. I teased him. I said, "You can make that their penance."
That's right. That's right. Those that have been real bad.
They can come join us. And there's the ladies.
There's the ladies right there. On the left, of course, is the one that I've been known, because we've been both for 45 years. She's worked there, and I've attended. This was my 45th time that I've attended a retreat there. And I'm speaking of Miss Marie Williams, the head chef there. And that's our baked chicken we had for our Sunday lunch. And by then we're talking and having a good time and visiting.
And the ladies don't just do the cooking, they're the housekeepers too. So
Also.
all those hospital quality sheets, all pressed and nice and beautiful, it's all them. I mean, they do a wonderful job. Just to show, if you're interested in coming to the retreat, just give me a call, 351-0732. We go every spring, and the retreats year round. You can see the beautiful courtyard, inside the chapel.
And they have ladies only, and they have married couples.
And there is a ladies only retreat May 9th through 11th. That's like Thursday through Saturday, just before Mother's Day. If you're interested, give me a call for that, and I'll hook you up with Yvonne Norman to go to that. But we also took a picture of the guys that the Jesuits that a lot of us all knew that have all passed away there. Father McGill, Father Coco, and Father Condry, who led a lot of retreats there. I know almost everybody watching television that's going to retreats recognize them. And this is our new Pope in training there at the retreat of Mr. Bobby Dupree. You see, he's studying the songs. You were practicing your songs.
That's correct.
I was impressed. And that's the whole big group. Before we got to leave, Father Patin there on the right, Coach Perron, I see. Over to the right, Bob Fitzgerald. That was our retreat director.
Mickey Guidry right there.
So we had a nice big crew, the Millers, the whole Miller group. I want to thank everybody that came out and made our retreat.
Cody, Ron Duplichamp.
Cody and Ron, yeah. So let's see, what else do I have? I have this picture that you sent.
This is a building that Timeline Builders, of which I'm now a party again. I helped start the company, and I'm back as an investor again. And of course, my partner is Kendall Broussard, a licensed Louisiana architect and builder. You can design and build the project. This particular building, it was built for Community First Bank, and that's right on the main highway, main road going into Breaux Bridge, Louisiana. And they're going to be holding their business after hours. The Breaux Bridge Area Chamber of Commerce will be holding their business after hours in kind of a grand opening on Tuesday, March the 19th, from 5 to 7 p.m. So
you and I went there for the ribbon cutting.
Ribbon cutting.
Beautiful piece of property.
Beautiful property. Look how beautiful that bank is, and certainly wish them a lot of success. And unfortunately, I probably won't be there, but maybe you can go and
make the trip. Sure.
take my place.
And I took this picture the other morning, early in the morning, when the lights were still on. That's the new lamps that they've put up outside of Myrtle Grove Cemetery. As you come in on one night, across from the Vieux Village. It was part of a grant. They got the lamps put in, and our power company there, Clico, was kind enough to do the installation to help out as well. But really pretty. When you come in with the fence and all, nice job. And how about these photos while we're looking? This is some at your Ponderosa here in Opelousas off of Ducharme?
Yeah, that's at my house. I love to take these sunsets.
Yeah, the sun going down.
Yep, the sun going. That was yesterday. And that was yesterday. And then you're going to have a picture.
This one is
that one was Wednesday morning. Today, early this morning, I took this in my backyard.
So we got sunset and sunrise.
Sunrise, both. Liberty to host girls' night, and that was that last Saturday or this coming?
You got me. I don't remember if it's last week or this week.
Yep, I didn't get.
With us being out of town,
I usually
I'm not
put a date on it, but anyhow, the girls' night, the two bands that they're featuring right here in this particular article was Miss Broussard, and that's Jane Broussard and the Sweet La-Las. So that means she's playing the Zydeco music. The La-La, that's what they used to call the Zydeco music before, I guess it got sent across the world today. And then the other young lady is Mary Tweedale and the Cajun Mixers.
That will be this weekend. So
that is this weekend at Liberty Theater, and very nice shows every week. And I just wonder if Miss Cheryl Cormier, my friend, along with her husband, Mr. Russell, how y'all doing out there? They played for us at Toby's many times.
One of the first lady headliner type bands around here. You know, a lot of times the ladies were just a member of the band, but she ran the band.
And Steve, our technician handling the production of our show now, said that Cheryl was on a Liberty Theater program just in the last couple of weeks.
A headliner by herself.
Yeah, by herself. So that's great. Oh, yeah. And tribute keeps Hank Williams' legacy alive, and musician Terry Huval of Lafayette is part of the eternal fascination with Williams.
There you go.
And he died at the young age of 29 years old. It would have been amazing how far he would have gone, because his music was just starting to really be popular, and his songs are still being sung by the young ones today.
You bet.
Just making minor changes and keeping it alive. And of course, Hank Williams Jr. came along, and he became very popular, but his daddy would have outshined him. His daddy would be totally drunk. They thought sleeping in the back seat of a limousine, and in all reality, he was writing down a few words that would end up being a beautiful song.
Just hear a word or two, and then the whole thing would take off.
It was a car wreck they got into?
He actually, he passed away in the back seat of the car.
Okay.
A little too much that night.
Yep. Let's see,
well, 40 seconds, find your prayer book. We're down to the end. We got to wrap it up.
Time
Another good week.
Another good week. Hope y'all enjoyed the program. Tell a friend if they want to hear something good. We never get into controversies or anything like that. We try to bring you something that of interest to you. You tell us it's interested. When it's not, please let us know. And then we use a little prayer. Heavenly Father, be always near me and strengthen me, your child, as you did your divine Son, Jesus. Let your holy will be fulfilled in me and through me. Thanks for viewing. Thanks for listening. Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you.